Hi, my name is Billy Curtis. I turned 17 and a half. I joined the Army. I don't do nothing else. I mean, that was my whole life, was working all the time. And I neglected kids, grandyoungins, new wife. I mean, it was just work was the most important thing. I had no faith in people at all, you know, friends nothing. I went to sniper school in 1981 in Fort Campbell, and I guess what kind of scares me now, and I don't talk about that much, is I enjoyed my job too much. I know it was something I had to do. It was expected of me, and it was my job to do. But it's still killing somebody. I mean, you know, it turned my heart to stone. It really did. I mean, there was no trust in people, you know, other than the family you had in the military.
When I met Billy, the single word that comes to my mind is angry.
Well, when I first met Billy, he was a little on the hardcore side. He was angry, mad. You talked to him, no smiling, just pretty. And when he did talk, you really didn't want to hear the words that come out of his mouth. They were pretty rough.
When Larry first met me, Larry told me he thought I was very obnoxious, very loud, obnoxious, and I was. I don't know, me and Larry kind of like, I guess you could say kind of like clicked, and we actually talked more in depth about things that was bothering both of us in different ways. And he would do it as, he goes, I'm gonna get you to church. I said, yeah, okay, you know. And I've been to church all my life. I went with my grandmother, I went with my mama. My mama wanted me in church every Sunday. I was there every Sunday. And church, back then, that was my nap place.
He kept wanting to come to church with us, and he kept saying, oh no, that's a good place to take a nap. He didn't want no part of the church.
And he kept teasing me about, I'm gonna get you to church. I'm gonna get you to Heritage. I said, yeah, we'll see.
After a while talking with him and just being his friend and being there for him and loving on him, I think he just found out what God was all about. And
the thing about it is, I've known about Jesus Christ for a long time. I've known He's looked after me for a long time. But when I walked through them doors, it was like you just got chills all over you. Your spirit went from, oh well, here we go, another church. Get me a nap in here, till you walk in the door. It's like, whoa. I mean, you just felt something in here. You know, you're like, this is awesome.
Remember the service Brad was teaching on Nathan and David, and it was just amazing to see how God put that message that day. Because when during the service, Billy looked at me, put his arm around me, and said, "You're my Nathan."
They started singing, and they got the one song that I liked so much. I just looked at Larry. I said, "Want to go with you?" And that was it. That was when the whole thing come together. And Cheryl talking about, you know, she read something a month ago, and it brought her heart thinking of me.
I run into the scripture. It was Ezekiel 36:26. I can't think of it word for word, but it speaks about heart of stone and how God is changing that stone heart into a flesh heart. And immediately I thought of Billy.
And my heart it's just so much lighter. I like the feeling living for Him and not the devil. You know, He does more for me now than the devil ever did for me. I love Larry, I really do. I love Cheryl, and I feel he's the same way. And I just joined his family, his earthly family and his spiritual family.
I mean, he's a completely changed. God has really, like he said earlier, he's got a lighter heart because it's not stone anymore.
Now you can't believe the difference. He's a changed man.